go. Ready?
Mhm.
Whew. So my Hall of Fame speech is about my great grandmother, Joyce, aka Georgia Williams. The purpose of this speech is to assure the audience that my grandmother Joyce should be inducted into the important Black Women Hall of Fame. My thesis is that Joyce should be inducted into the important Black Women Hall of Fame for her remarkable background, significant family achievements, and the lasting influence that she had on mine and others' lives. We gonna get it started. Yeah. So, introduction. For a lot of generations in my family and her family, uh, the quote that she would always say is closed mouths don't get fed, which is one that I live by. I never really had a lot of people to push me as much as she did, like in a mental way, in a physical way, in a spiritual way. It's always brought to my attention that I show a lot of Southern hospitality, that I sound like a cowboy, even though I'm from Dallas. And I can give all my thanks to her because she is the one that taught me the way that I live. Shoot, basically, I'm just gonna talk about my relationship with her, the relationships that I seen that she had with other people, and life, I guess, without her, because she passed 5 years ago. So, to start out, my relationship with her physically, it was always a connection there. Me and her would go on walks a lot. She showed me a lot of love physically. It was never like a dull moment with her. We watch WWE every Monday, every Friday. And even in a mental aspect, I was diagnosed with bipolar depression when I was 12 years old. And literally she would be I was placed on antidepressants, but she was my antidepressant. That's who I would be around when I was sad and I needed somebody to cheer me up immediately. The way she loved other people, me and most of my family stayed in a apartment complex from when I was 2 to about when I was 12 or 13. Literally, I have friends around the apartment complex who would ask me about her all the time, asking, oh, when we gonna go over Granny house, when we gonna do this? Mind you, I'm actually blood related to her. That don't even make sense. But anyway, even with like other people, like older adults, like they wouldn't even call her Granny. They would call her mama around the apartments. People would be over there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She making full meals just for everybody in the apartment. People who didn't have nothing to eat. Things of that aspect. And like not even on a bad note. Even life without her, I'm not gonna say is good. Is very challenging. In an aspect, because she passed away 5 years ago. So I was 13 at the time. I'm 18 now. So I've grown a lot, not even as a person, but as a young man, because I try to involve a lot of her teachings in a lot of stuff that I do, because I know she's the one that made me the way I am today, how respectful I am, how nice I am to people, how I treat people, things like that. And like even spiritually, I still talk to her every day. If I'm having a bad day, I'll go on a walk, I'll step outside, I'll talk to her. I have a chain with a picture of me and her on there when I was 3 years old. So just stuff like that. Like, I still keep her in my prayers because I know she has me in her prayers every day. But discuss my relationship with her, other people's relationships, life without her. But yeah, I just feel like she should be inducted into the important Black Women Hall of Fame. I think I'm done.